Okay, I can't wait. Let me.
Hi,
Hi, how are
how are
you?
you?
I'm so
I
good.
am great.
I
Did you get
am.
some rest after all of your travels?
Oh my God, girl. Yes, I could not keep my eyes open for the first half of today. It was crazy.
That's how I was. Like after our match yesterday, I literally was like, "Oh my god, this off day, I'm going to slump all day."
Just slump.
Yeah, and then people were like, "Can you do this at 3? Can you do this at 4?" I'm like, "I can, I guess."
He said, not my preferred thing, but
Right,
yes.
exactly. I was like, "Oh, sure. I mean, I guess I can get out of bed at some point."
Right. Listen, you're allowed to
But
rest. You all have some busy
thank you.
schedules.
I'll be trying.
I know. Well, you look
Thank
amazing, so it
you.
was nice for you to probably get an off
Yes, thank
day.
you. Thank you. I got a nice little facial. We had like a team outing at a like a med spa place. So they did like tester facials
Ooh,
and we did red light therapy and like stuff like that.
I
So
love
I
that.
look like a glowing donut right now, but
Oh,
it's fine.
listen, glowing
Never
is
mind it at
glowing.
all.
Yes,
Hello.
come on. I know, especially with how the weather's been, I'm here for it.
Yes.
I need that.
Yeah.
Like my skin be
Is that
drying
because I
out.
see the sun?
No, well, I don't have that problem, but listen,
It's fine.
I left that area for a reason. I left Kentucky
I'm
for a reason.
I thought I was out playing in Vegas and now I'm like, I kind of like it here in Indy. Minus the weather, it's pretty chill.
Yeah, Indy's cute. I've been up there a few times. I like Indy.
Yeah, it's not bad. I wish there was like more to do that wasn't like child centered, if that makes sense. Like everything around here is
Mm-hmm.
like museums and like going to eat with your kids or like candle shops or pottery. But I don't know, it's kind of fun,
Yeah.
relaxing things for sure.
Well, that kind of leads me into what I was gonna slowly start to talk about. Well, for those of you that don't know, this is the one, the only, the goddess, Miss Camryn Hannah. If you want to give a little backstory about yourself, talk about your college, now pro career, and then we can kind of get into it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm Cam, and I played at Clemson to start off with, and then I transferred after I graduated from there, and I played 2 extra years at Penn State, which was phenomenal. We won a natty there, so that was icing on the cake.
Period.
And then I got drafted to Vegas, and that was a whirlwind experience. Like, got there and I was like, oh my god, I'm literally playing with my idols. Like these girls are so experienced, but it was so much fun, and decided I wanted to play a little closer to home. So now I'm in Indy, and I'm loving it.
Perfect. I love that. And I was gonna say, do you want to also go back and talk about the college more in depth? I was
Sure.
looking just at some of your stats, and your kills percent went up by quite a bit, like a noticeable amount when you got to Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
Um, basically hit 300 your last year, which is like obviously a really good hitting stat.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you're playing right side,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
perfect.
So
Do you want to, yeah, like kind of what made you want to leave, even though I mean, obviously you graduated, so it's not like you had to leave, but kind of like that whole
yeah.
process.
So I loved Clemson through and through. Like as a school, I would recommend it to anybody. But I think I just wanted to be in a more competitive environment when it came to volleyball because I kind of decided by sophomore year that like volleyball was going to be my path and it could take me places and put me in rooms that I never thought I could be in. And Clemson really did show me that. Like they introduced me to a lot of people I never thought I would meet, and I gained some great relationships and learned so many great lessons. But at the end of the day, it was time for me to try something new and push myself a little bit and be in a gym where I'm challenged every single day. And as soon as I got into the portal, I talked to Katie and Brian and Dan from Penn State. And I obviously knew Katie from like Southside connections in Chicago. So that was like a no brainer for me. We already were attached at the hip. And then I took my visit and I was like, I'm not going to commit on my visit. That would be weird. Committed the next day on my visit. I was like, it's fine, whatever. And it ended up being the best decision ever. So, yeah, in terms of position wise, at Clemson, I kind of just did whatever they needed me to do season by season. I came in as a freshman during COVID, and a lot of our seniors opted out, so that was really tough. And kind of had to learn on the fly. Like, we're playing 5 sets now, and it's a different game, it's a faster game. But I was well
Hmm.
conditioned, we trained really well, so I felt like that was probably the best shape that I've been in. And we just kind of rolled with everything. Like, we had a team at Clemson where we weren't going to back down regardless, and I think we could have won a lot more. It was just an interesting environment to be part of sometimes, but anyways, I still love all those girls, and I didn't leave with any bad blood. Like, they knew that I was just going to chase a different dream, and got to Penn State, and they were like, okay, you're going to be an outside. And I was like, whatever you need me to do, that's what I do. I'm just here. I'm here for the people.
Right.
And yeah, I ended up thriving. I mean, the
Agreed.
hardest part was like learning how to pass after years of people just telling you like, it doesn't matter, just go hit, just go do this. Like, you do this really well, so you don't need to pass. And so passing was definitely something, like serve receive was definitely something that didn't come easy, and I had to work really hard at. But I would say it paid off, and I had some great teachers along the way, like playing with Jess Merzak and Quinn Manger, and like just a lot of people who really took me under their wing, and we fed off each other really well. So it was a great environment to be a part of, and I couldn't have asked to spend my last 2 years anywhere else. Like, truly, that was the best thing I could have done.
Oh, I love that. And do you want to talk about like Katie? I feel like, not a lot. I haven't asked. I mean, I've done a couple Penn State people, and I've not really asked about their experience with Katie directly, and like just how nice it is to have a female head coach. I don't know who your coach was at Clemson,
Oh
but
my God, yeah.
some girls they want to have a female head coach, some don't, and maybe what she brings to the table that you really enjoyed.
Yeah. I've always had female head coaches actually, which
Okay.
has been really good for me because I think I thrive on having like strong female energy in the gym. And Katie was more of less. I mean, I'm not going to say she's not like a strong woman, or she is probably the strongest woman that I've ever had the honor of playing for. But Katie took a back seat to a lot of things, and she really just wanted to be like a motherly figure. Like, she wanted you to come to her when you had something going on, and she wanted you to really like know who you are and find yourself while playing for her. And that's something that really drew me in when I was going through the recruiting process, because she told me from the first call, like, I'm going to treat you like a professional, and I want you to come in here and I want you to do what you do best, and I'm not going to try to change you or mold you into whatever I think you should be. Like, I want you to do what you do well, because it's obviously working. And that's something that I loved, and I think she embodied that every day. Like, everything that she did, she always like had our backs 100% of the time. If we had problems off the court, she was the first person to ask us about it the next day, or like try to solve our problems. She wanted to know everything about you. She wanted to learn about you as a person. And then even when she got sick, she still would not let us make it about her. Like, from day one, she was like, this is not about me. I'm going to come here every day. I'm going to be the same person. I'm going to give you 100% of what I have that day. And I expect the same from you guys. And I don't want to be treated any differently. And I don't want this season to be about me. And we ran with that. Like, we were like, okay, if that's what you want, then that's what we're going to do. And we come in here every day and we work so hard to make you proud and to make this an enjoyable experience for you. And I think that's what we did. Like, we just had so much fun. And honestly, I tell people, like, until we went to the ESPYs with her that year and we saw the documentary they made about her, that was the first time that us as a team had seen everything that she went through, because she never let us see any of that. So like, we were there, we're bawling, they're putting us on TV, we're like, can you not right now? Like, we're over here in shambles.
Right.
Because she had days where she just didn't want to go to work, or like her girls were crying, and like, she has daughters, like she has a life outside of volleyball that like sometimes can take her away, but she never let it take her away from us. Like, she always gave us 100% of what she had. We never saw her struggle, and I think that just is such a testament to who she is as a person and how strong she is and how much she thinks about other people before herself. And I thought that was just like the best experience I could have had playing for her, because she taught me so much about just being a person instead of like only being a volleyball player, only being an athlete. Like, who you are outside the court matters, and the way that you deal with all these other things that happen in your life will affect how you play on the court, and it makes a difference.
No, I love that. And I love that all the girls seem to like really rally behind her, especially in the postseason.
Yeah.
And that speaks volumes about her strength as a person to like really separate and be like, I'm taking on the load of that. I'm taking the load of my family, and I'm taking the load on of like the head
Yep.
coach, and like, I'm gonna bear this burden, and y'all just give me what
Yep.
you gotta give me. And I
Exactly.
love that.
And like, and people ask us all the time, like, did you do it for her? Or like, were you thinking about her during those like tough moments? And like, truthfully, I don't think we were, because she put that in us like from the very beginning. Like it's about all of us. It's not about her. It's not about us. It's not about just the 6 people that are on the court. Like all of us have worked so hard to be here, and we have dreams of being here, and like we all felt like in that moment like we had to work hard for each other. Like she's working hard for us, we're working hard for her. Like people on the bench are giving us feedback. Like it was just such a cohesive unit. Like
Yeah.
I can only hope to recreate that on other teams.
Yeah. It's like the culture she built with that. It's like you didn't have to
Yes.
think about it. It was just like who you all were.
Exactly.
Well, I love that. That's like how it's supposed to be, you know?
Yeah.
Love that.
I wish that other people had that experience and like didn't have to go through the tough things they go through with other coaches, because it really does mold who you are as a player. Like everything that you go through does, but
totally
in the best way possible, that molded us.
That's amazing. I'm so glad for you all. And then obviously winning the national championship is just icing on the cake.
The literal
icing. And do you want to talk about the moment of like that Nebraska game where you're down? What was it? It was 2 set points, 2 match points, right?
Yeah.
And then to come back and reverse sweep, you know, the favorite to win the whole thing. And what that felt like.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I just watched that game like a month ago again. Like it was so good.
I didn't even bring myself to watch either of the games probably until like 3 or 4 months later, because that's really when it set in that like we actually did that.
Yeah.
I think in the moment though, like during the Nebraska game, I really never felt like stressed out. After we lost the second set, I would say we went in the locker room and we were like, all right, it's literally do or die. Like, but you would think that you'd say those things in the locker room and like it becomes a stressful environment, but it was really like such a motivator for us, and we were never scared. Like we just kept going. Like everything that happened, like they would get a good block and we were like, okay, next. Like we're gonna get ours too. Like and I think that was because of the leadership that we had on that team. Like we just had so many people that were so confident in themselves and like were ready to take on any challenge and would never back down. And then we had coaches that were just like, they wouldn't even let us back down if we wanted to. Like we would walk on the bench and we had Megan Hodge, who basically never lost a game at Penn State. So we're like, okay, yeah, we're not going to lose in front of her either. And then Katie is like, she's not going to let us get in our heads. So we just had so much support in that moment that it never felt stressful. It was just like, all right, we're in this, and this is going to be a tough game, and it's going to be hard because we put ourselves in this position. But like, who are we to back down? Like we're going to go at it. And I think there was a moment when we had to kind of rally together. Like we could tell, like, as seniors, we could tell that like a few girls were getting a little like rattled, and we were like, hey, none of that. Like lock it in right now. We're in this game. We are not done. And we just point after point after point. It was just like one thing at a time. Like pass this ball well, set this ball well, get a kill. That's it. Like point after point, and it paid off. And I think once we started coming back at them, they were a little stunned, and it was like, okay, now's the time. Like step on the gas, keep going. And it was it was great. Like afterwards, I think I didn't even realize what time it was until we got back to the hotel, and it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, oh, we just played volleyball for like 5 hours. Great.
Yeah.
But it was awesome.
Yeah, and then I mean, not to be like slightly messy, but I'm sure it helps. So it helps that Maggie and CJ really wanted to win that game. You know they did.
Yeah, we had a few players who it was definitely personal a little bit.
It is personal. And Miss CJ, both times y'all want to play Nebraska, she said, "Hold on."
She said, "This is my moment.
Hold on.
This is my moment. Run it up.
This is my
run it up."
Because she would have some rough moments that season, but when y'all play Miss Nebraska now, she said, "Hold my purse."
She knew exactly what she was doing.
Hold my purse. I love her. She's amazing. She's and just like I think it's so impressive. Yeah, and when you all can take a bunch of transfers and make it look so cohesive, like you've been playing together for 4 years. Like it's and include the freshmen. You know, you had Izzy and was she the only freshman that started?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you had some other good freshmen in the gym.
Yeah, we had Ava Faldudo who came in.
Yeah.
I think she came in for back row sometimes. And so, yeah, they both were, I mean, stellar on court, obviously, but also like great off court. And I think they knew what the program was going to expect of them coming in, so it wasn't hard to get them to get on board. And I think the same thing about anyone that we brought in as transfers. Like, when I got there as a transfer, and, like, we all came in kind of at the same time, but we knew what the goal was, and we had all came from programs where, like, okay, we came from high level programs. We know how to win. We know what doesn't work. So now let's put our brains together and figure out how to fix it for this team. Like, how do we make this team cohesive when we're on the court? And honestly, for us, that meant like we don't all have to be best friends off the court, because when we're in the gym, like we might say things to each other that like it might offend you in the moment, but you know that like we're coming from a place of like we're trying to get better every single day. So like if we're going at each other in practice, like there would be days when like me and Jess are yelling at each other during practice, or like the middles are yelling at each other, and we're just like, all right, let's get it, run it, like let's go, we got your back, like okay. But those were like the fun times, and those are times I went home and I told my mom like, God, I love being here, because like that makes volleyball fun again. The competition, like going in the gym knowing that like I'm gonna get better because someone behind me is gonna push me every single day. Like that mentality, I think, made it so easy for anyone to come into the program, because you know coming in, this is what you're gonna get. Like we tell you on your visit, like, hey, this is who we are as people. So like you get here, this is the goal, and we're working towards that from day one. So it's like get on board or get lost, and that's truly what it was. Like you don't really have a choice other than to like mold into it, because everybody has the same goal. Like you know that you're only doing it to help each other.
Perfect. And you know what's crazy is that I think some people think that whole like being intense in practice is like bad, and I think that is a lost art to be that way. Like some teams, you know,
wonderful.
like Eva and Asia at Kentucky were saying like this year, like their whole thing was like they were best friends, and so like that can work too. But I think it can be just as good when like it's super super intense and competitive. And I would personally thrive in an environment that's more competitive. Like I don't gotta be besties with you, but as long as like you got my back on the court, that's all that really matters.
Yes, I feel like honestly, because I'm someone who leans on my teammates a lot. Like I really want to know you inside and out. I want to know what fuels you to play. I want to know like why are you playing this game. But at the same time, I think you only need one or two people that like, if you're having a bad day, I can go to them and I can be like, shit, I'm having a tough day today. Like I need you to have my back, and they're like, okay, I got your back. And now you're in it again, because you know like someone, at least one person has your back. And I think that's really all you need. Like you just need everyone to have their person that they can go to, and it might not just be like this person and this person. It could be a triangle of people or whatever it is. But as long as you have people there that you know are supporting you or like pushing you forward, it's a cohesive environment. Like so, you can be best friends or you can be enemies. But once you get on that court, just push each
And
other
that's
to be
what it's
better.
about. And that's what it's about. Now in that finals, do you want to talk about the moment when you got the final kill? Like, I bet that moment lives rent free in your head, girl.
Oh my god. It's so funny because I think in every game that we won, like going forward, my coach told me this after the fact. Like I saw him months later, and he was like, "Do you know that like every time you got the game-winning kill, it wasn't from a setter?" And I was like, "What?"
Interesting.
And he was like, "Yeah." It's because every day in practice we worked on out-of-system swings, and I was like, "God, I hate this."
Yeah.
And then every time it paid off in the moments that like I didn't even realize that was happening. But I mean, those are like the moments that they talk about all the time. Like it's going to pay off because you don't fall into like what you think you know. You fall into what your training was. So like that's kind of what I think about now. Like I laugh at myself because I'm like, God, I hated all those times when we worked on out of system hitting and like swinging off the hands. But like that's what I needed in those games, because I had Charity Looper, who's now my best friend. But like, she's in front of me, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let her house me. Like that's not gonna happen right now. So yeah, that was a really special moment. It really,
I love that. That
was awesome for me.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I can't even imagine. Like, I bet it's just incredible. And then everyone's dogpiling on you because you got the game-winning point. And it's like, and it just, the completion of the season, like the icing on the cake. It was just like, it was like the storybook ending, like how it was supposed to go.
Yeah, I didn't even like realize, honestly, like the adrenaline was just pumping, and like so many things were happening that like I didn't even really register with me until I like turned and all of my teammates were on the floor, and I was like, oh my God, it's over. Oh my God, that just happened.
Yeah.
That's insane. It was
And it'd be like your last college point. Like your last college point was the national championship game-winning point. Like that's
and then
cool.
4 days later, me and Charity are roommates in Vegas, and I was like, well, this is awkward.
That is crazy to turn around though. Like, to go from that to like you don't get a break.
I know, and that's why my agent wanted me to go overseas, and I was just like, I don't think I can. Like I can't imagine. I'm such a big family person. Like, family means so much to me. So I couldn't imagine just like, hey, so actually, I'm gonna move to Greece. I'm not gonna be at Christmas. I have to go. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy to me. So I was happy that Vegas let me have Christmas, and then I left the day after Christmas. But it was definitely a quick turnaround for sure.
Now that kind of leads me into something. Would you ever go overseas, or are you kind of loving this MLV treatment like right now?
You know, I really am loving the MLB. I really am. Like,
Yeah.
fan base and just the way that they take care of their athletes, like all of the things that we have here available to us is, I'm learning, very rare in other places.
Hmm.
But I do love to travel, so I think that I would go overseas if A, the location was right, and B, like when I get to a place in my career where I really am looking for that, like a new style of volleyball to be learned, and like I feel like
Like a
there's
new
something that I
system.
can
Yeah.
learn from those new places. So
Yeah.
I'm not completely closed off to it. I do feel like at some point in time I will be going overseas, but not right now. Right now I'm loving it here.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, obviously, you were in Vegas, which I don't know if they're like permanently done now, or like I don't really know that
Yeah.
whole sitch.
So
Um,
I've
I
heard
don't know. Do
that
you
they
know
are
that?
gonna come back. They're not permanently done.
Okay.
But they're just trying to figure out who's gonna be, yeah, maybe an
Like the
owner, or
owner and
maybe,
stuff.
I don't know. But we had a
Okay.
great setup. So in terms of like places to play and practice facilities and all the amenities that we had,
Mm-hmm.
it was wonderful. So I think they just want someone to outright own the team, and hopefully
Okay.
someone will buy
Sweet.
it out and we'll be back.
Okay. Perfect. I was wondering what kind of like I mean, obviously there's only a few things that can really happen to make a team take a break,
Yeah, right.
but like I didn't know if it was like a permanent thing or if it was gonna try to come back, and I couldn't
Hmm.
really find any information, so I was like, oh, I'll just ask.
Yeah, no, hey.
Um,
But I will
and
relay
then
any
what's
information that I know. But yeah.
perfect? Yes, when you know, let me know. Um, because you know I love to know
Yeah,
everything.
me too.
But girl, you know I got stuff. Um, so how did that end up happening? So obviously they took, they're off right now. How did that come about that you ended up getting to go to Indy, who I have talked to a few other players in the MLB and they all say like, girl, Indy got it going on. Like
Yes,
everybody loves it at
yes, they
Indy.
do.
Like everything. I've not had one player tell me that they've had a
Yeah.
bad experience. They all are
No, it's
loving
wonderful.
it.
So I actually, I ended up we had a very crazy period of time because usually you're supposed to only have a month off, like where you can't talk to other teams, but because of the new team that came into the league and just new ownership, we were actually free agents
Mhm.
until the beginning of August. So then when free agency opened up, you could contact anyone. So I reached out to a lot of coaches on my own. I have an agent as well, but like I just wanted to reach out personally because I felt like I like to have personal connections.
Mhm.
And I talked to Lauren,
Mhm.
and from our first conversation, I was like, she's about her business. I love it. I love the vision that she has for the team. I like
Mhm.
the players that she's already brought in. Like, obviously, you know who re-signed because they'll post it on Instagram and all this stuff. I was like, I believe in it,
Mhm.
and I want to be there. So we got off the phone, and I think about 2 hours later, I signed, and that was it. It was very quick. I knew exactly who I wanted to be with, and it was
Period.
great. It worked
Period.
out really well, and we have a phenomenal group of women here. Like, and I say women like meaningfully because everyone
Agreed.
here is so confident in themselves and just like rooted in who they are that it's such an amazing environment to be a part of because it makes you want to be authentically yourself, and that's something that I've kind of been trying to push onto all the like young girls that I talk to, like just be who
Mhm.
you are and you'll find the space that you fit into, and I think that's really coming to fruition here, which I'd love to see.
I love that. And I will say I really like it's super crazy at Indy how like there'll be some games where she's like, all right, the second lineup, go in, get her
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
And
and
it's
we
like
do.
it's just as good. It's just as good. Because what
Yeah.
was it first? Where like she started out a totally different seven
Mm-hmm.
and y'all were killing it. And I was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
we really just got two starting lineups going on.
Yeah, that's exactly what she wanted. Like Lauren said that from day one. She's like, I am keeping all 15 of you because I believe that like each of you will make an impact on this team, and any of you can play on any
Yeah.
given day, and I'll never have to worry about it. And that's exactly what I want in a team. So like, She, I
Mhm.
mean, obviously, like, coaches can say that, but she actually does it. Like, she truly believes that, like, each person on our team
Mhm.
has something different. And Lauren does a great job
Mhm.
of, like, letting you know exactly what your strengths and weaknesses are. So, like, we can work on them every single day. And she does it in, like, the best, like, fun environment. Like, she'll joke with you about it. Like, she talks about our, like, defense
Mhm.
all the time. And she'll be like, yeah, you suck at defense, but you're great at blocking. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah. And, you know, and I'm going to get better. Like, it's so much fun to be around because you don't ever feel like you have this coach that's like nagging at you. Like, you know that she really has your back and
Mhm.
like she wants you to win and she likes who you are as a person and she believes in like, okay, if you're doing this really well, then like keep doing that really well. Like, who's going to stop you?
Mhm.
And it just, yeah, I would say all the players feed off of that so well.
I love that. Now, as you just had said earlier, you had to jump 4 days later and play with Charity. Now you're playing with a whole team of them, girl. So what was that like? Was that like a funny little like
It,
inside joke when you
yeah,
first got
literally. So
there?
like my coach from high school, I coached at my high school during our off season, which was amazing. Um,
Mhm.
and my coach from our high school, he knew kind of like obviously the beef that we have with Louisville. Like I've played them forever. I also played them at Kiva, and it wasn't really like a real beef. Like we'd see each other outside the court, and
Mhm.
we're friends, we're fine, and we all follow each other. But like on the court, it's
Right,
always like,
right,
"Ah, I've played you 25,000 times. All right, like who's gonna win today? So he
right.
definitely was like, you have to let me know what it's like when you play with all of them. And literally day one, I was like, wow, you guys are the best human beings I've ever met. I love this. Why did I not know this sooner? Sorry.
Love that.
So that was, yeah, it was a pleasant surprise getting to know each and every one of them. Like Anna jumps out of the gym. Like obviously you know that like playing with them, but like seeing them in practice and like watching them do everything
But
they
it's
do so
different.
well,
But it's different.
it's so different. Like watching Elena Scott and like being on her team versus being on the other side of the net. I'm like, God, I
Mhm.
love that you're on my side of the net now. I love it. Like
Yeah,
she's
she's
phenomenal. Like
she's
they're
so
just
good.
all great players. And then we got Kara, who has been such a lively addition to the team. I did not know she had the personality that she had, and it was such a pleasant surprise. Like she makes me laugh every single day, and I'm like, who knew that you were hilarious and also just like the kindest human? Like I always heard
Yeah.
that she was very nice, but yeah, it's been really cool to like get to know them as people and not just like as my opponent on the other side of the net.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Mimi. When I got on here with Mimi, I was like, "Yo, girl, I didn't know you had this kind of personality. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm
What?"
like, where did this come from?
Yeah, and I bet so that would be cool because I also thought that Kara was like kind of introverted. So like,
Mm-hmm.
how funny would that be?
Yeah, I thought she was just gonna be to herself, or like, cause I heard that her and Elena were very close now, but she came in day one and she was like cracking jokes with me, and she's like, "So what do you like to do?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, me, okay,
That's how it's supposed to be, though. But oh
yeah,
yes, as everyone knows, I'm a huge Elena Scott fan, so I'm obsessed. And Emma Halter's great too. I love me some Halter.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and that's like she's getting to learn from one of the greats, you know. So and Emma was great at Texas, so I think that it's just gonna help her game a lot. Um, and then you get to play with Ajani, who I obviously went to college with. I mean, we weren't like friends, but like I met her a
yeah."
few times and
Ugh,
was there
another
when they won the
phenomenal
national
human being.
championships.
Like,
So
and I talked about this to
yes, she is
everyone
so
that I met.
kind.
Like, Ajani is one of the best people in the world. Like, she will support you through and
Hmm.
through. She, like, the other day, she just came over to my apartment and brought me, like, lemonade and lemon. Like, she knows I love lemon stuff. She brought, like, lemonade, lemon bars, and she brought my roommate some Takis. And, like, we were like, see, why'd you do this? She's like, I was just thinking of you guys. Like, she's just so sweet. Like, we just have
That's
such a
so
great group of
nice.
humans here. I could not ask for anything better.
Yeah, and I think that your coach did a really good job of like picking one, good people,
Mm-hmm.
two,
Mm-hmm.
compliments to each other. Like what you do good is like not
Yep.
necessarily what Ajani's
It's so
strengths are. So
different.
it's like when you all and
Yep.
you all obviously, yeah, it's super different and like the two
Yes.
setters
Yes.
set very different
Exactly.
styles of setting, but like it works. You know, if you run the double sub, like Mia sets like oh, this is gonna sound like
Yeah. We talk about it
wrong,
all
but
the time.
like
I tell
very
her that.
much
I'm
more
like,
of like
how do
a
you do
male
that?
style of
Right?
setting,
Like,
like very like strong. Yeah.
yes. Oh,
Like she's just strong, very, very like I can push this ball anywhere kind of setting.
Anise.
And like
Anise.
the other setter, and I forget her name, so don't hate me, but she's just like very
Mm-hmm.
much like yeah, very wristy, very much like traditional. I'm gonna square up for every ball. I'm gonna set over my shoulder. It's very traditionally
Oh, I
good
got it.
textbook volleyball. But
Oh,
then Mia's
yep.
just so
You
athletic.
got
She's
it.
like, oh, that's tight. Let me just like over
Yeah.
the side set, like
Mia is probably the hardest
yeah,
hitter
and just
that I've ever
puts up
met
a
as well.
perfect
Like
ball.
she will,
Like
if she has one bad set,
so it's
she's like,
just
okay,
like
I'm gonna do 10
super
hand sets
good
with one hand.
dynamics.
I'm gonna do can if they're tied over here.
And I
Like,
can
she
tell.
just loves to perfect her game, and she still has this like love for the game that's like deeply rooted, which is really great to see.
Mhm. And you can tell that she's like a great leader for the team. She's just got always positive energy. And she jumps so well. Like, that girl looks like she is like 10 pounds when she jumps. She just
She just be
flies.
floating up there. I'm like, girl, come down from there. Come down.
Yeah.
You're too high.
But you all jump high. There ain't one person on your
We are
team
very
that doesn't
athletic
jump
team,
high.
and I will say our strength coach does a great
Yeah.
job of keeping us in mint condition. Like, she'd be like, all right, we're doing the same workout. I'm like,
Yeah.
Hello. I literally still have my
Oh.
Clemson computer.
It's fine. We're back. We're connected. Um,
It's okay.
she
It's okay.
said,
Sometimes
"Hey,
she
girl,
just
we're
likes to
done."
do her own thing.
She said, "Nice to see you."
She's like, bye. Bye, I'm done
It's
working
been
for you
fun. It's been
today. I'm
great.
done.
And without saying anything, I bid you farewell.
Right. And I bid you.
Oh, but
Exactly.
I honestly, I'm so ADHD. I already forgot what I was saying. We were talking about like the compliments, how the teams compliment each other,
I was stressed out.
and like the players.
Oh yeah, we were
Um,
talking about the teammates. Yeah. We were
and it's
talking
kind
about
of cool how like
me and
sometimes you're
Johnny
with
and
Mia, and
whoever
sometimes
else.
it's Johnny with Mia. So like it's cool that you all can just be like, "Hey, girl, this time it's me with her."
Hey. Hello.
But you know what's crazy is like you all must touch some. I know Ajani, at least in college, touched over 11, and I would say you pretty close if you're not there too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the last
I
time I
don't.
tested it was like my first year at Penn State, and I was at like 10.9 and a half.
Oh, and it's definitely higher.
Close.
It's definitely higher.
Hopefully.
I mean, that's still
They
crazy.
be focusing a lot on them shoulders. They be having us doing pull-ups for days.
Hey,
I never
listen,
thought I'd be able
people
to do
sleep on them
pull-ups for days,
calisthenics.
but here I am.
Hey, looking amazing. And you know, if volleyball don't ever work out, you know, modeling's in your future. Hello.
No, I didn't walk. I went and auditioned for New York Fashion Week with some of my friends over the off season, and the runway is not for me. I was so stressed out. Like, I went to one casting call, and I literally took 2 steps, and they were like, "Turn around, start again." I was like, "Oh,
Oh my god, I'd be
my God."
gagged.
I was and then you walk out and like all the other moms like, "It's okay, girl. Like it's okay. They're all like that." I'm like, "I don't want to be here. I want to go back with my teammates. I want to be with people
Right.
who
Do some
support
print
me."
though.
Like,
Do some
right.
print. Do some
Yeah,
athletic print
I could
modeling. Come
definitely
on.
do. Yes, I could definitely do like print modeling and stuff. I would
Yeah.
100% do
I
that. I don't
mean,
really know how to get involved in that, but like, I would definitely do
you already got one agent. What's another one?
it. Hello.
Right.
Hello.
Um, Lord knows it's a different world. Different world, but you could definitely do it. So why not
I'm
both?
so ready for it. I'm so ready. Please bring out the
Yeah,
camera.
I mean, I see your pictures and I'm like, she must already be signed.
I wish.
No,
I could be
because
given an info. Like, okay, guys, I can do it. I can do it. Just give me the opportunity, please. So I can stop paying
please,
people to do
please.
it.
But also, you got the legs for it too. Like, come on, Miss Legs.
So, I always say if I
But
didn't have all these arms and legs, I'd never play volleyball because I don't know how I'd get the half the balls I do. I don't be moving my feet. I just be reaching.
re-
Reaching.
she said, I ain't got no shoulder problems, but I do be reaching with it.
Look, don't think about me. I'm a sprawl. It might take me a long time to get to the floor, but I'm gonna get there. Don't worry about it.
And I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm
If
gonna
that
figure
ball's
it
set a
out.
little bit too far outside that antenna, I'm gonna reach.
Hello. It's gonna be hands up there. You're not gonna get hit. You might have to chase it down, but you're not gonna get hit. I protect
I'm
you.
crying. She said, "Don't worry, Mia. No concussions for you.
No,
No
we literally talk
concussions."
about it all the time. Like if I'm behind her, I'll be like, Mia, please don't let me get hit. I'll run it back if I get hit.
You said,
Like,
Mia, you better put them shoulders up there, them Samoan arms. You better put them
come
up
up.
there,
You better show
and
that
you
tattoo
better.
off.
But she's such a good blocker. Oh my god, she's insane. I love
Yeah.
her. Like you would not know what is she 5'9",
I think so. Yeah.
and you'd have no idea.
No.
She's huge in like the best way. Like she's just a. How many 5'9" setters put up a block the size that she puts up?
I'm never scared. I'm never scared.
No, and she's always there too. Like she gonna figure it out.
That's one thing about
I
her.
just yeah.
She is gonna think it through and figure it out, and I love that.
I just love the vibe of you all. Like Indy, like I wish that's the only reason I'm like, "Ugh, I wish I was in Kentucky still. 'Cause it's only like 2 hours from where I lived.
Yeah,
So I would be up there. I'd be up there.
I want to go to the Kentucky Derby this year. I'm trying to figure out how to make
It's
that
fun.
happen.
It's a good time.
I think we have a game the day of, but I've heard from Anna and Elena that there's like a lot to do
Hmm.
the weeks leading up to it as well. So, and they
Oh
go
no, that
back
I
home
wouldn't
all the
know.
time, so that ain't nothing to hop in the car with them and enjoy
Right. You
Kentucky for
said,
the
hey,
weekend.
I'm crashing.
Hello.
Sorry about it.
I'll be right there with you.
Get one of them big ass hats.
Yes.
Listen, they
You know,
they
when
got
we
them big
played in the
hats.
tournament in Kentucky, we made hats or like the day before you play, like everyone comes in and they get to do like they get their nails done and there's like a players lounge and there's media. So like in the players lounge they had like a hat making station. And then that night they
Cute.
took us to the home of the Kentucky Derby and we had like a like all the teams had like a banquet, which was really cool and you got to see some of the memorabilia and yeah. So that was really cool.
Okay,
And
that's
now I'm
cute.
like, okay, now I have to go to the actual race. Now I feel like I need to be more involved.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, we had Keeneland in Lexington, which is like a smaller but really nice like horse racing thing.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of horse racing, so like,
Yeah.
because I just love animals. But I mean, like everyone's gonna do it once because it's gonna happen whether you're there or not. You know what I
That's true.
mean?
That's true. That's true. So you have to go and at
Um,
least see what it's talking about.
and yeah, so I would go like a couple times. I'd be like, all right, I seen it. It was fine. It was a grand old
It was
time, but now I'm
cool.
good.
It was cool, and now I'm going. Bye bye.
Yep, yep. But and to each their own. Not everyone has to have the same convictions that I do.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what makes us different. Now that kind of leads me. Oh, also, just like how much joy you all have when you play. Like, I just love watching you all play. Doesn't matter win or lose, down or up. Y'all don't care. Y'all just there to compete and have a good time
Yep.
and cheer each other on. And like, I just love it. I just
I
love it.
was
And
just
you're all
telling
fans. Like,
my parents and my boyfriend that I was like, I can't wait for the match today because like I just want to dance with my teammates. Like I really can't wait for that part. I have so
yes,
much fun with them.
yes.
And that's like the best part about being on this team, I feel like, is like every day, like obviously there are days when like, okay, I don't want to go to practice today, or like, oh, I don't really want to do weights. But like every
Mm-hmm.
day I wake up and I'm like, oh, what funny thing are my teammates gonna say today? Or like, what are we gonna laugh
Right.
about with our coaches? Or like, what are we gonna do really well today that like we can talk about for the next week? Like, there's always something to look forward to with this team because it's never a dull moment, and that's
Right. And not
so
everyone can say that. But I'd say most people can't say that.
yeah, exactly. Especially at this level, like there's not very many
Right.
people that are truly. I mean, I'm not gonna say people aren't happy, but like it's very rare to be in an environment where you feel like you have this like constant pick me up all the time. Like everyone's just feeding
Mm-hmm.
off of each other. Like that's a rare position to be in.
Definitely think so. I think even at the college level, even at the
Mm-hmm.
high school level.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, there's definitely high school and college teams that aren't like that, and that's crazy that at this level you all get
Yes.
to be like that.
Agreed.
Yes. Now, if you could be reunited with anyone, Clemson or Penn State,
Mm.
who would you love to play with again?
My
And it can be
the
more
middle
people.
that
It
I
can be more
played
than just
with
one.
at Clemson, her name is Colleen Finney, and I have been trying to get her to come back and play in the MLB for the last 2
Oh.
seasons. And she played in oh gosh, Greece, maybe somewhere close to
Mm.
Greece. Her one season and she didn't really love it, but I would really love to see her back and playing because the fire that she brings to the court is so contagious. Like I've never seen anyone have as much like grit and passion about the game. And she's just so passionate about it. But now she's running for Miss America, so
Oh,
she's doing her
woman
big
of many
things, doing her big
talents.
things. But I'm like,
Yeah, that's
what a
amazing.
great thing to just throw in there that you're also a professional
Yeah.
volleyball player. People would love you.
Right.
They would love you. But we'll see if I
Yeah.
can get her back. But yeah,
And
I would
you
definitely
could,
want to play with her.
she could pull a Ramat Al Hassan. She'd take a couple years off, come right
Take
back.
cup. Hello, she's got the athleticism and the body for it. She'll be fine. She
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll be just fine. And there's what, 3 new teams next year? 2 new teams next year?
Yeah, San Francisco,
They go.
Minnesota.
Is it DC that's the other one, or is that Love?
Sweetie?
I don't remember if it's
I
DC or
think
not.
Sweetie. Sorry.
It's okay. That's my dog too. My dog's over there losing his mind on the couch.
Come here, bro. Come here. Come here. Okay, let's do it.
Yes. That's my dog. My dog don't do anything. He don't do anything I want. Let's see if you can see him.
What do you want?
He's back there somewhere. Um, but yeah, and then if Thrill comes back, they gonna need some bodies. They're gonna need some bodies.
Exactly.
So come on. Now this don't have to be messy. Oh wait, anyone from Penn State before I move on?
That's really tough. That's really tough. Because there's a lot of people from Penn State that I would love to play with again. Like Jocelyn Nathan was a DS
Oh yeah.
there. Such a phenomenal human being and like such a hard worker. Obviously Jess, because she made me better
Yeah.
every single day. Quinn Manger was like the best leader that I've ever came across. So many. Taylor, Riley.
Now where's Taylor? Where's Taylor at?
Taylor's not playing anymore. She's in nursing school now. She's
Oh,
always
good
wanted
for
to
her.
be
She was so good though. I
Yeah.
am surprised by that.
Yeah. She wanted to play for a little while, but then she was like, you know what? I really just want to be done with like the college, like volleyball lifestyle, and I want to just focus on me. And I was like, you know what? Absolutely, girl, go do that. And Taylor is a big family faith person as well, so she's got some nieces and nephews that are so adorable, and she just loves hanging out with them every day. So it's really fun for her.
I love that. Good for her. As long as she's happy, that's what really matters. But I do love watching her play. So maybe she'll also come back eventually.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. I'm working on some middles over here.
Right.
Bring them back.
Now that brings me up into this is just like I wanted to get opinions of a few other MLV girls and like kind of like because it's good television, honey. I gotta say it. I just gotta ask. So when Morgan got the trade to Grand Rapids and then she goes and sweeps Atlanta and then Omaha gets swept by Orlando, who's down 3 starters, is that not good tea or is that not good tea, girl?
I was watching and I was like, ooh, this is messy. You guys are gonna trade right before you play each other?
Right. And like
they knew what
I
they
know,
were
I mean
doing.
I mean, you could tell Morgan I don't think was too happy right before she traded, and that's hard because she's such a joyous player to watch. Like I love watching her play volleyball, and to see her trade to Grand Rapids and just thrive. I mean,
she had a phenomenal.
I was like, oh,
I knew there was some heart from both sides of the court, so that was very interesting. As soon as I found out that game was happening, I was like, oh, I have to.
Yeah, and like to beat Atlanta, to sweep Atlanta is crazy. Like that roster is stacked. Leah, Carlson, Iko Jones played amazing in that game too. Like both their middles, I mean, it's just a stacked lineup.
Honestly, I would say
at Atlanta.
the MLV has some really, really talented people right now. Like honestly, every single team, like there's not one team in the league where like you're playing them and you're like, all right, we can kind of take a breather on this one. Like there's not one team.
Yeah.
Every single team has their people that you have to respect and that are just like really earn that respect as well every single game. So it's a fun league to play in, I will say.
Yeah. And I will say, I think that was a big change from last year. I think last year there was like 2.5-ish teams where it was like, when you played them, you're like, okay, like if we lose, like that's kind of crazy kind of thing. But then this year, like I was just talking to my friend, I was like, the jump from last year MLV to this year is crazy. I mean, like huge jump in the level of play. The draft picks, like I was surprised at some of the players that decided to go to like MLV instead of like overseas or, whatever. And I was like, I'm living. Because like I just want good volleyball in the States. Like I love I love MLV. I like both.
I really
just want
think
them both to
the
grow.
States is going to take over volleyball because of the fan base that it can create, and even like we're just trying to draw people in so much right now. Like the more that we can just get people to our matches, like I love hearing people that say like, this is my first volleyball game. Like I've never been here before. And I'm like, great. I hope to see you guys 5 more times. Like the more people that can just come to our games, the more stunned they are about what volleyball is really about and like how mainstream it really is and how talented these athletes can be, especially as women, like women who can also be feminine in this sport. Like it doesn't have to be like a male dominated league. Even though I will say I got the chance to watch men's volleyball while I was at Penn State and I was pleasantly taken aback. I was like, wow, I've never seen anything this physical and athletic. I need to play like that.
Yeah. And it's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, so I just think with the way the game is growing, like USA volleyball is going to skyrocket, and I love to
Hmm.
be part of it.
And speaking of like watching men's volleyball and watching women's volleyball, I think that a lot of people just need to give volleyball a chance because they love like, I mean, I would say that one of the more entertaining mainstream sports is probably basketball. I don't really care for basketball or football. Like, I like volleyball. So I don't really care to watch anything else. But like, I get it. Like, they get to dunk and all these things. But it's like,
Hmm.
you know how many women's volleyball players can dunk a basketball?
But you would never know until you come
That
to the
you would
game.
never know because you don't
Because
watch.
you can't
And
really
it's like,
tell on TV that like things are happening as fast as they are. Like, people are jumping as high as
yeah,
they are. Like you know when they play it on
agreed.
playback, but like that's really not what you're watching. So you have to come and watch it in person because it's a different
Oh,
experience.
yeah.
It's so much
It's
fun.
totally different in person.
Like yeah, so much fun.
And I just think I see those, those Jubilee videos or what other videos where they be talking about like which sport is the most athletic. And I'm like, it's volleyball. Like,
Hello.
if you don't watch in-person volleyball, you're just wrong. How there are men's volleyball players that are touching like literally 12 feet in the air.
It's insane.
Like
It's insane.
multiple,
The speed that you have
multiple
to do
people.
that, the agility you have to have, like eye work, hand-eye coordination. Like you can't.
It's the
I mean, with the
IQ. It's a
jumpers, you
very
can
IQ
play and like
sport.
be dorky and like weird and like not fully developed in yourself, but like you get to a certain level and it's like you better have it figured out or you're gonna get hit in the face quickly.
Yep.
Like
Yep. And like the ball's coming at you like so quickly.
yes.
And it's you just like you said, it's a very well-rounded sport between just not just being athletic, not being trained,
Mm-hmm.
not being strong. It's all of that plus the mental, plus the IQ, plus like the energy in a game. Like, oh, I know they're freaking gonna clip me for saying this, and I don't care.
It's fine.
The TikTok accounts that want to clip me. I was
Whatever.
coaching and I lost set one against TAV, and I go, or it wasn't TAV, it was a different Texas team, like Texas Juniors or something.
Uh-huh.
And I called the time between the next set. I was like, I want y'all to act crazy. Like, I want you all to be insane with the energy you bring.
Yep.
Like, you tried it your way, now try it my way. And we won the next set 25 to
Fake it
12. Like,
until
it
you
is
make it. Like a
crazy.
real thing.
It's and I'm telling you, like, it is so mental, the sport of volleyball. Like, if you
Yep.
can just be energetic, and that's why you all have so much success.
Mhm.
Like, you're just positive, happy, and you lose your all's minds after every point you score. And we lost 26-24, and then we won 25 to 12. Like,
It makes a difference. Like the more that you
it's
feed off of
huge.
honestly, the more that like you can bring in like happy dopamine, the less that like you have these like stressful like cortisol reactions. Like you just it's
Mm-hmm.
not possible to have both. So like why not just have fun
Right.
and focus on that? And then everything else comes naturally because your body knows what to do, especially when you've gotten to this like
Mm-hmm.
trained for so long. Like we know how to play volleyball. It's just like stop thinking and just go, be aggressive. And that's something
Mm-hmm.
that Lauren, our coach, says a lot. Like she's like, just be aggressive. Who cares if you miss being aggressive? I care if you miss playing it safe because then
That's
that's not a
exactly how
risk
I
reward.
coach.
It's just a risk.
Yep.
Like,
That is like my favorite style of coaching. If you
mhm.
go out swinging, you go out swinging, but
Yep.
you do not go out tipping into the net, tipping out of
No,
bounds,
no.
hitting into the block. Like, hit hard, hit high, and hit deep, and you're gonna
After
score.
20, there's no room for tipping. Stop it.
Yup.
Like, let it
Hello.
go. Unless you've tipped 25 times and it's worked 25 out of 25 times, let it go.
Exactly. Like, and I think that's the big jump from college to professional. It's like in college, tipping works a lot, and professional, it don't, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can wipe the block, but I wouldn't even consider that a tip. That's wiping the
That's not a
block.
tip.
Like,
That's just an unfair
yeah,
advantage because who taught you how to do that?
right.
Like,
Because it's so hard to teach them how to do it. I'm like, just take
so
it and wipe.
hard. It's hard. It was hard for me to
But
learn. I had to learn. I would say probably like 2 years ago. I really learned it, and I was like, wow, this is really tough. People have been doing this for
and
a
I think
long
it's a hard skill to teach and to because it's like you have to basically be in the perfect scenario. If you're too far off the net, you can't do it. If it's
Yep.
too tight, you're probably
Yep.
gonna get swallowed. Like,
Yep. You have to
it's
know
got
the
to be the
perfect
perfect
ball.
scenario.
You have to have good hand-eye
Mm-hmm.
coordination because you got to know the ball's on the net and like find their hands. It's a
Mm-hmm.
very split-second reaction
Yeah.
decision, but yeah.
But yeah, just getting all the tools. But yeah, then like with volleyball, every time it's different. You're in a different rotation every single point. Not
Yeah.
every single point, but you know what I mean.
You're probably against somebody
And so it's
different
like,
2 out of 3 times.
yup, it's just a totally well-rounded sport,
Mhm.
and you could play the same team 20 times, and you could have 20 different outcomes with score, with
Yep.
set wins, with who wins, who loses.
Especially once you figure a team out. they're hard to beat. Let's 4 times.
Yeah.
That's how we do it in our league, and I think that's the toughest part about playing this type of volleyball in the leagues in the U.S. is that like you have
Mhm.
to play everyone more than twice, and that can get
Right.
hard because it's like, okay, we beat you twice, and you know exactly how we did, but like now you have to make us beat you with things we're not good at. So can you still do that, or can you still
Mhm.
perform when it's not exactly what you want to do, but you're just finding ways to score? Like
Right.
that's when you reach a different level, I think.
I would definitely agree with you there. It's just so hard. Like, the curse in volleyball and NCAA, it's like you can't beat a team 3 times. Like,
Mhm.
if you can beat a team 3 times, it's crazy.
Yeah,
And to think
you
that
would
at the
have
pro
really
level, you have to do
mastered
it
them.
4. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why I'm like excited. Like, I think as more teams get added and you don't have to play everybody 4 times, like, it's just going to get easier to watch for
Mhm.
people that like aren't true. Like, girl, I'm a nerd. If anybody didn't know that at this point, like, they think I post on social media because I want to, like, I love volleyball.
Because
That's
you
why I
love
post on social
it,
media.
and we love that.
Like, I'm obsessed with it. Like, I'm a total junkie. Like, it's my drug.
Oh my
It's
god! Well, I know what
volleyball.
to get you for Christmas now.
Anything
Anything volleyball.
volleyball. If you had it in a syringe, it would just go right up.
It was just slurped right up in there.
I'm gonna cut that. That's
it's all
gonna get
you do.
clipped. That's gonna get clipped for sure. I cannot leave that in there.
I probably shouldn't have egged that on. Oopsies.
Oh, I just say things and I don't even think about it, girl.
Look, you know what? The clipping is exposure.
No, it is, but that was
They're talking about you because you're relevant.
no, that part. God, I said that, and as soon as I said it, I was like, oh, that was rough.
It's okay. It's okay. And if it does, I'm gonna comment on it and be like, "Yep." And he said what he
And I
said.
said what I said. I said what I said.
We're not taking that back.
Oh, that's funny. Now, first of all, I love talking to you. You're just like perfect combination to talk with. I love it.
What's that sound on TikTok that's like, girl, we really need to talk more often.
Yes.
I don't know what. I wish that more people like spoke in TikTok.
Yes, or like
Kayla Lund
when
is like so good at it. Like everything that she says is TikTok now. And I'm
yes.
like, how do you know that? How do you think about that on top of your
Right.
head?
Or
I love it.
Or like when Kiki Palmer, I forgot who she said it to, and she goes, "I just loved our date the other day."
Yes,
Like we got
yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking
yes,
about. That's exactly what I'm thinking
and
about.
I'm like, we just gotta do that more often.
Yes.
I'm so down. Yes, please. Like, call me whenever, text me whenever, please.
We need to debrief.
Yes.
We need to debrief after things happen, after MLB news comes out.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you have a message to like the younger generation? Because I'm out of questions, girl. Unless you want to, I mean, floor is yours. Talk about whatever you want.
My only message would be like I've really been focused on like being who I am in every scenario, like who I am. I actually had a conversation with my coach and she was like, you know, you surprised me the most with your personality because when we first talked on the phone, you were very professional and like you were about your business. And then as soon as you got in the gym, it was like this girl with this big personality and she's so confident and she just like is so sarcastic and like just ready to be involved in whatever conversation is happening. And she's like, I never thought that would be you. I thought you would walk into the gym and just like, I'm gonna be in practice today and I'm gonna go home and that's it. Like, so I just think I wish that more young people would understand that like just find who you are and what you love and like do that every day and like get really good at doing that, and then you'll find the people who are really meant to be around you. Like those doors, oh my god, those doors will open.
Love that.
But yeah, that would be my advice. Like figure out who you are so it's not like a shock later on. Like, oh, I have to change who I am or I have to be a different person because now all of my friends like this, but I like this for real. So yeah, find what makes you happy and don't only let it be a sport. Like find what makes you happy outside of sports because sometimes sports are not going to make you happy and that's just what it is.
Yep.
But once I figured out like who Camryn is on the inside, then I could also put that on the court. And like now, even when I'm having bad days, it's like, okay, but I have a life outside of volleyball.
Right.
It's okay. Or like when volleyball is going well and life is not going well, like I have volleyball.
Right.
Like you should always have something that kind of plays with each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, find who you are, love it, and be true to it.
Yeah. And the sooner you had to stop putting the mask on, the sooner you get to figure out who you are for real.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes.
And I think, luckily, the newer generations really understand that. I think that, I mean, you're a little bit younger than me for sure, but I think like when we were younger, we didn't get that necessarily. Like we wanted to, I mean, I wanted to kind of like do whatever I had to do, and now I feel like they play by their own drum, and I love it. I'm here for
They
it.
literally, yes. Yes. Like, I'll see videos on TikTok and I'm like, wow, I would have never posted that in high
Right.
school or like in middle school. And I'm like, but it's funny though, and I love that you're authentic, and I love that
Mhm.
you can like put it out there on the internet, and then there are thousands of people that back you up on that. And
I
it's
love
like,
it.
yeah, you know what? I'm not the only one who thinks like that, because you're not.
Yep.
Like, you're not the only one who finds interest in the things you find interest in. It's just like finding
Exactly.
your people and being true to who you are before you have to mold yourself into this like mask, like you
Right.
said, and then it's too late. Like, just take the time to know who you are and cherish who you are, because that's what makes you different, and that's what makes people love you.
That's so sweet. I love that. I love that.
Thank you.
So you made me cry. Well, I've loved this, and I really appreciate you taking out time of your day to talk to me.
Yes, literally anytime.
Love that. Maybe we can.
I'll have to.
Yes, I was like, come back again. I was like, maybe we can preview, like towards season starting. I usually try to do like a who I think will start, or like I'll talk about like each team, and like
Ooh, okay.
maybe we can do a little video, like a little TikTok instead of like a full length
I like
video,
that.
and talk about Penn State.
I like it. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
right. Well,
Maybe we should do like, what if we did like a live one day?
oh, I'm down. Listen, I'm all about my TikTok lives. People love it. Let's eat.
I have never done one, but like I do, my friends do them all the time,
Oh
and I'm
yeah.
like, you know what? I should do that one day,
No,
and
yeah.
that just sparked it again in my head.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that one day.
No, I'm so down. So down. Definitely do that. I'm always down for like some people message me now and I'm like, girl, whatever you want to do. You want to come on? You want to talk? You want to TikTok? I'm down. Whatever.
Hello.
So you just let me know what you want to do.
What you want to talk about?
Listen, I'm just a vessel. Okay?
I love that. We need vessels sometimes.
Is it right? So just you let me know, and then if I come up with an idea, I'll be like, all right, girl, we're doing this.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I'm literally down for whatever. Like, I told you already, I'm an open book. So anybody text me and they're like, I want to talk about this, I'm like, okay, let's talk about it.
Period.
Like, yeah.
Well, that works for me. All right. Well, I will definitely let you know about the future, and I really appreciate you talking to me. This has been so fun, and
sorry about my old ass.
You're
computer, my
fine.
bad.
You're fine. That's what editing's for.
It's true.
Perfect.
True.
Well, I will.
Thank God you get it.
Yeah, exactly. And I will, I guess, talk to you later.
Alrighty.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.